Hello, everybody. We're back at it again with another one-on-one. So today, I'm still like riding the high of yesterday of finally like breaking 50 followers, so that's great. Today, we are going to be we're gonna be going through New Vi's one-on-one. And this one's gonna be a little different, a little different from the other one-on-ones that have happened so far. Sup Yoru, sup kid, hi. I'm not sure how long today's is gonna go. I have a little bit planned, but we'll just see what all happens. But yeah, I'm very excited. Hopefully my voice isn't too scratchy. I have some tea here, have another drink, so hopefully we'll be all good for all the talking I gotta do today. But yeah, I suppose we should just go ahead and jump right on into it. Oh, you brought a friend to watch? That's great. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pop into the channel that Kiri is currently in and probably panicking. I don't think it'll be as intense as the other ones, so Kiri, if you're watching or not, you're gonna be fine. Alright, but let's go ahead and take these off. Put these on, and then join up with Kiri. Woo! Hello!
Hi.
Oh, forgot to change this over. Whoops.
What? Oh.
Kiri, you don't have to be afraid. You sound so scared.
Anxiety has been off the roof for me.
Oh. Oh, BB. Oh, no. That's not good. Oh.
My heart has been racing. Can't try to help. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Kid doesn't have any idea what I'm gonna do today. Kid hasn't known for any of your guys' one-on-ones, actually.
Got it.
Yeah, now that's fixed. You are now on stream. You were not on stream
Yay.
before, because I still had some of this stuff up.
Whoops.
But yeah, how are you doing? Are you okay?
Still recovering from tech, and finals not coming up. But
Oh,
it's like,
goodness.
I'm okay. Finals is like tomorrow for me.
Oh, goodness. Well, hopefully you'll have time to study after this, 100%. It shouldn't run too long today.
Oh no, because like we're gonna be meeting up. I'm gonna be meeting up with my group tomorrow morning to finish up little things. Because it's a group presentation. It's not essay I have to do. It's a group
Gotcha.
presentation.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's like today is like I can go as long as needs be. Ah.
All right. That's not the right one.
The sign is still up.
Yeah, it is. You absolutely cannot read it though. Let me just go ahead and get some music first. Oh, this one's nice.
Oh.
nice.
I'm so worried.
Kiri! Nothing's even happened yet! Kiri!
Anything that's... Dude, there's a pattern going on! It starts out all happy and nice at first, and it's gonna go down and grappling down!
Jeezums, Kiri, you are paranoid!
Can you blame me?
No, but, like, you don't have to be extremely afraid of me. What, do you want me to throw, like, angst and pain your way? Do you want that?
You already did that on one part.
Yeah, but that was then.
The very first one.
That was then. They don't know about that. This is now, Kiri.
I know, but still.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it this. It is very sweet. It's very nice. It's very cute.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to know the title that I have for the stream for today?
What is the title?
Swords and Stories.
Oh, that's sweet. That's cute.
Yeah. So you don't have to be, like, terrified.
There's gonna be a plot twist, I swear. I'm hoping not, but...
You want to see me do a horror campaign, kid? Oh, I would scar everyone. Anyway, let's do quick little introductions right up top. Hi, I'm Chloe. It's Chloe, my dudes, owner of this channel, and person in charge of this campaign here. Fun fact of the day. This is my mug. It says, today will be tea-rific. And then on the back it says, let them hear you roar.
Love that.
So that's me.
Hello, my name is Kiri. I am playing Nubai, who uses he, him pronouns. I use she, her pronouns. Fun fact of the day, I have been just sketching, drawing, and everything, so... Hee hee.
Nice. Well, I guess we should just get right on into it. So go ahead and mute up, and I'll give my little, again, improvised prose, because I didn't write anything again today, because I was writing notes for today's one-shot. Cool. After such a long trek back from the Lost Woods and returning to Castletown, the group had settled in to a tavern that night to rest, and Nubai had ended up going into his sword and being a sort of +1 to Kairi's room, along with Nero. And though he doesn't truly sleep, he does rest in his sword for a bit. But with all the resting that he did along the way with the journey, he ends up coming out of his sword in the middle of the night. It's still quite dark. Everyone else is asleep, but he just can't seem to go back into his sword. So he ends up first pacing around the room, and when he realizes that he doesn't want to accidentally make any noise to wake the others up there, he slips out of the room and decides to go downstairs. You can unmute now, Kiri.
Hey. So I am downstairs, correct?
You're downstairs in the sort of bar area of this tavern. And Tom Jr. behind the counter is still there, though he does look a little sleepier. Um, but you and him are the only ones there with all the empty tables and chairs.
Mm. Levi will probably go up to Jr. and it's gonna be like, you doing all right?
Yeah, it's just getting a little bit late. I'm fine though. I gotta stay awake until dawn, and it's not too far off now.
What time does Tom gets by?
I don't know, he usually just comes by when the sun's starting to come up.
I see.
Something bothering you?
I just can't really rest at all, but everything's okay. At least I think everything's okay.
Oh, feel free to stay down here. It's not like anything else is really happening. But he just goes back
Do
to
you?
shining his glass.
Ah.
But go ahead.
Levi actually kind of like looks back and sees actually Tom Jr. doing shining the glass and is like, "Do you help out here with Tom and everything?"
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm still learning and everything like that.
I mean, it's a family business. Why wouldn't I help out?
You got me there.
Yeah.
You always like being out here and everything in this family business that you're on in?
I mean, I gotta get used to it all somehow.
Makes sense. If I just awkward, it's like I don't know how to talk. Just awkward, socially awkward, freaking weapon spear he is. Like, God.
Do you look around the tavern area?
Yeah, Nubai will
Okay.
probably look around. Do I need to roll what?
Perception.
Perception. Okay, we'll see.
So I imagine you're just sort of standing there, like tapping your little fingers together as you're just looking around, trying to figure out what else to say.
Yeah.
12. Okay.
Yep.
So as you're sort of looking around, looking at all the empty tables and everything, you manage to spot what looks to be a small square book laying on one of the tables, sort of towards the corner near a window.
Nubai goes towards kind of points at the book and is like, is that someone's book that someone left behind?
Tom Jr. sort of perks up and looks over to where you're pointing, and he's like, I don't know. There wasn't anything there before. And nobody else has come in since you guys came.
I see. Levi goes up and takes a closer look at the book.
The cover of the book is this dark blue stained leather with golden stitching, making out the title of the book, and it says The Fallen Star.
Fallen Star, huh? Very interesting title for a book.
Tom Jr. sort of perks up and looks over to you again. It's like, you say the fallen star?
Yeah. Do you know of it?
Yeah, it's a popular children's book in pretty much all throughout Hyrule.
I see.
I wonder why somebody just left that here.
I just kind of looks at the book more. Oh. Well, should I put it back in hopes that someone comes by for the book?
Just keep it. Here in this tavern, we go by the rule of finders keepers.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for the book. And he kind of like smiles at Tom Jr.
Tom Jr. kind of like gives you a bit of a face and it's like,
You don't have to thank me or smile at me like that. That's weird.
this is
sorry.
coming
And
from
he just-
this is
just kinda,
coming
like lower his head.
this is coming from the kid who was raised in a sort of like underground black market type like family.
Yeah. Dude, I forgot about that part.
Uh-huh.
He's like, oh, I'm sorry. And just like just lowers his head, kind of like embarrassed, like, God.
Tommy just kind of looks at you for another moment and it's like,
Just take the book.
Okay. Levi just like keeps the book close to him, but except he's now curious actually of like looking inside the book, so he's probably gonna look around to see if there's a place for him to sit, inside or outside.
you are in a completely empty bar with several tables and chairs.
I see. Can I roll insight to see if Tom Jr. wants me to stay inside the bar or
Sure.
me to go somewhere else?
Sure, go right ahead.
Because I have a feeling that I'm annoying him. So
Your first interaction with this kid was him calling you weird. That's a natural one. Yeah, you have no idea what this kid thinks of you.
got it. Well, Levi's just gonna go ahead and just like sit on one of the tables and start reading the book.
All right. So, give me one moment. Yeah, that works. Please. Yes. So, you sit down at the table where you found the book here, and you open it very carefully. And the story starts off talking about how there's a group of stars in the heavens that was beloved by the gods, all coming together to form a constellation of a shield. They played together, laughed, had so much fun. They shined so brightly in the night sky. One of the stars, though, wanted to explore the rest of their sky. And when they told that to one of the gods that loved them, God told them to stay within the sky and to never touch the ground. The star agreed to this, and then went off on their own, disappearing from their place in the constellation. They explored the far-off reaches of the sky, meeting other stars and constellations, all of them in different sizes and shapes and many different colors. This little star explored so much. And while it was traveling one day, it looked down and saw stars below them too. So they flew down and went to greet the stars, and when they didn't really respond back, they reached out to touch them. But instead of feeling the warmth and safety of another star, they felt this cold, icy feeling of water. And they were suddenly sucked into the water, unable to fly anymore. And they fell deeper and deeper and deeper into this water, with their own light growing dimmer and dimmer as they fell into the depths, dragged beneath the waves. And this little star was afraid. They were worried that they'd be stuck there forever, that they wouldn't be able to go back to their own family up in the sky. And suddenly they felt something grab them in the water and start pulling them up. And when they breached the surface, they saw a tree. And the tree had never seen a star before. It looked at them curiously. But instead of being harsh or judgmental, like the little star had always been told that surface dwellers would be, the tree was warm and welcoming. And the tree ended up taking the little star in and showing them to the other trees. The little star stayed with them for a long, long time, ending up happy and comfortable there. But sometimes the little star would look up at the sky and see the faint glows of their family up there and wonder if they were missed and if they would ever be able to go back to them again. Those thoughts, though, were fleeting, and the little star played with the trees, running around and shining their remaining little spark. But eventually, the happiness couldn't last forever. And though the little star didn't age, the trees did. They grew older and older and older, growing weaker and more frail. And eventually the little star was left all alone. And though the little star stayed where all of their tree friends were, they would just sit there on the ground and look up at the sky, wondering that if they didn't touch the water and become stuck here and lose their way of flight, if they wouldn't be lonely and would still be among their friends up in the sky. And as you finish reading, you close the book.
I won't lie, I did cry.
Oh! That was probably the fastest I've made somebody cry. It's been 30 minutes.
Dude, because of certain things.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Kiri.
It reminded me of something and my god, frick.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Kiri.
Oh,
So what's Nuvi feeling after reading all of that? What's Nuvi feeling after reading all of that?
I think actually, like, if I had a little bit of like a roller coaster of emotions, where it's like, oh, this is cute. This is actually a really fun story, and at the end, it's like, oh, there goes my heart. If I had one. Like, no, he's probably actually like tears, probably like shedding, and he's not even realizing it.
Oh.
He doesn't know why, but except like it's like, huh, this is different. And like probably actually trying to like wipe away the tears that has formed in his eyes. Again, still having no clue of like why that's there or why he's crying.
Would he just sort of be crying and looking at the cover of the book?
Probably, yeah.
Well, as he's all teary and feeling moved by this supposed children's book, and he looks back at the cover, and he didn't notice it before, but at the bottom of the cover, there's a name written on there. And by written, I mean like stitched in with like the golden thread. And the name is Lehigo.
Higo?
Lehigo. I will type it in VC chat for you.
Please. Okay.
Yep. That's what he sees.
Sorry, I'm like adding something here. There you go. That's just my own little personal little thing so that doesn't get lost.
Arthur, a fallen stars.
Sorry.
Whoa.
I can't sing.
When you yelled, it just went complete robo, and I was just like, whoa, she's like real bad now. Yeah. And as Nubai is sitting there just like crying, just looking at this little children's book, you hear Tom Jr. call from the bar.
Are you alright over there?
Levi just like wipes his tears and is like, yeah, I'm fine.
Did you cry over a book?
Is that weird? Like he's like very shy and it's like kind of like shrinking up a little bit. It's like doesn't know. It's like is that a weird thing to do or
I
something?
mean, it's a kid's book. Kids don't cry over that. But I mean, like, I don't know. You're weird. You look weird. Still.
Yeah. I do have one question.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you know the author? Do you know the author of the book being the giving me I'm probably gonna butcher this. The Hoki?
Lehigo?
Am I pronouncing that right? The Higo. I'm sorry, okay?
Lahogi? Somebody please give me
My
a
brain
crack
is not
drawing of
working.
like a sub sandwich, like a hoagie. Like writing a book, please. I'm begging you.
I'm sorry, okay?
Just sound it out. Lehigo.
The Higo. God, okay.
You poor thing.
It's not working. My brain's not
Thanks for the
working today, okay?
follow, Amriston. Hope I'm saying that right.
Oh, sorry about dogs barking. Oh dear.
I can barely hear him. It's fine.
Got it.
Tom Jr. sort of like looks at you and is like, I don't think anybody knows the author. And I certainly don't know him personally. But I think they did write a couple other books.
Do you know what the other books are called?
Not off the top of my head. I'm sure if you look around, you'll find them. Not around here, but like at like a bookstore.
Is there a bookstore nearby?
He sort of like snorts and is like, I mean,
It's. Do you know what time it is? I really doubt that they're gonna be open.
Oh, right. Silly me. Not. Like the Mario kind of actually rubs back of his head and is like looks down. It's like,
and little Tom Jr. just like looks at you. And now he's like a little bit more concerned. Because like, you're a lot to him. Like he's met eccentric people before, but like you are taking the cake for him. So he's just looking at you for a moment before going,
You could always go and check. I really don't think they're gonna be open right now, but I don't know. I don't really go out this late at night.
Okay. Can you point me where it would be located at? I don't know this town very well and everything, so.
this kid just sighs really heavily. He's like, ugh. For looking at you, and it's like,
Is this what my dad feels like?
like he like mutters that to himself, and he just looks at you and just goes,
Alright, so you're gonna wanna walk down the street for a little bit, turn left, turn right, go straight for a bit, make a little roundabout turn, going back, about like 10 paces, go left, take the second right that you see, and then it should be on your left.
Got it. I'll go ahead and head on my way over there then. Thank you.
and he sort of like squints at you, and he's like,
Are you sure you got it?
Levi thinks a little bit and is like, I think I got it.
Okay, well, whatever.
And Levi just goes ahead and first he's gonna leave a little bit of money towards Tom Jr. because he feels grateful for him helping him.
how much money are you giving him?
I don't know what will be acceptable here. Because he said inflation happened, so in this world, so it's like, okay, because I know I want to give him the red rupees.
Yeah, this is all up to your discretion.
Yeah, and if I will partially give him 20 of the red rupees to him as like a
20
thanks.
red rupees.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, that really fits. You like drop the like handful of red rupees in front of him on the counter, and like I said before, only like his eyes barely peek up over the counter, and he's just like his eyes go really wide, seeing the rupees there, and then he looks up at you, and it's like, I thought you were gonna be stingy. Thanks, and then he like quickly like grabs all of the rupees and pulls them back.
He's like, you're welcome. You did help me out and everything, so I might as well give you a thanks.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
And he goes on. Likewise, and he goes ahead and heads out to go to the bookstore, which he probably does not do very well trying to find it.
For those of y'all watching stream, red rupees are worth $20 each, and Kiri just gave him 20 of them. So 20 times 20. You do the math.
It's like, what, like... Brian cannot do math today either.
That's $400 that Kiri just tipped this, like, 7-year-old, essentially.
I came up for game, like, one, I came up for game about the conversions, and two, Nuvi will probably just have zero clue how much to give, as well as, like, so that fits.
Yeah. So yeah, $400 to a 7-year-old. He just made bank from tips. Kiri, I'm gonna make you roll survival with disadvantage.
Yep, I was aware that's gonna happen. Because I have zero clue where I'm going.
Yep.
I like how my survival is like I'm proficient at it, but at this case I am not. This is the first roll.
13.
Okay. And here is the second roll.
21.
Oh!
Well, you get the 13, unfortunately.
13.
Alright.
Kid, please.
So you start off going in the right direction. But then, like, after the first turn, you start trying to think back about the directions that the kid gave you, and you're just getting it all mixed up. You're like, was it left or was it right? Where's the roundabout? And so you're just sort of walking aimlessly at this point. You're just looking around. There's the only lights around are like street lamps that are just flickering, just giving a little bit of light. All of the buildings that you're seeing as you're walking, no lights in them at all. And you're just walking aimlessly. I've gotta roll the thing just to see. Fun little tidbit.
Oh god.
Okay. As you're walking, you hear a scuff behind you. And then you hear this low growling.
Oh dear. Oh god.
What do you do?
I turn around to get a look at it.
It is this medium-sized, short-furred black dog.
Oh.
It is.
Like, when you make eye contact with it, it's like sort of, I guess jowls is the right word? I'm not sure. Its jowls sort of lift up a little bit into almost a snarl.
Levi goes ahead, gets himself low to the ground, and has his hands up, trying not to make direct eye contact to the dog to show that they are not a threat.
Roll animal handling.
Please. Please. Because I am not fighting this. I am not fighting this dog. I don't care. I am not fighting it.
That's a 14.
14.
Okay. So as you do that and you start getting low to the ground, it doesn't make any moves to attack you, but it's not backing off. Still with this low, rumbly growl emanating from it.
Anything to calm this guy down? Take a chill pill? Anything?
I don't know.
I don't have anything. I have fruit, but I don't think dogs eat fruit.
What are you gonna do?
God, I don't know what to do. I don't want to fight it. I want to actually like make friends with it. Go on our separate ways. This is all a big misunderstanding. That's all it is. God. What can I do? What can I do?
Fight, flight,
Okay, there's like certain.
fight, flight, befriend. Those are your 3 options here.
I'm gonna try to befriend it. I'm gonna try. And horribly. Device we're gonna get chewed up and everything.
What are you doing to try and befriend it?
I'm just gonna offer my handouts and maybe
Palm up or
try to
palm
get
down?
a palm up so it shows that it's not scary. It's like I'm not hiding anything.
Okay. Roll animal handling.
God. Oh God.
Ooh. Give me a moment.
There we go.
You know, when you're supposed to be calming down dogs and you're interacting with them for the first time, you're supposed to let them sniff the back of your hand. So having your palm up as you reach out toward it makes this dog think that you are trying to grab at it.
Oh, frick!
And it snarls and goes to bite at your hand.
Oh, great.
It got a 3.
So you're able to just pull your hand back away from it to avoid getting bitten, but now this dog is like hostile towards you.
God.
Yep.
I refuse. I refuse to fight. I refuse to.
Okay,
I
then
am
don't
not gonna
fight.
fight this thing.
Then don't fight. You have
Um,
other options apart from befriending this now very hostile dog.
I'm kneeled down. That's what I am. I'm kneeled.
Quick decision. This thing's gonna pounce on you again. Quick decision.
Frick. Okay. I go ahead and give it through. I throw it to the ground.
This dog is uninterested in the fruit.
Okay, I'm running then.
All right.
I am running.
Let me put on the run music that I have. Where is it? Where is it? It would be under here, right?
I either do that or just freaking hide in my sword. Those are my two options.
Here it is. We're switching over to the run music. You will learn that this is very much chase music. Oh! Dang, jockey. Okay, well fine. No more of that chase music, so now we're gonna go for something else.
Oh dear.
What's this one? Whoop, that's the wrong one. No, not that one. How about this? Yep, this is new chase music. So seeing that this dog is uninterested in your fruit and is about to jump at you, you pop up, turn your back on it, and run away. And this dog is chasing after you, barking, and you can hear its nails clacking against the stone floor. Okay. Roll dexterity for me. Just a check.
Dexterity check. Okay, so that is just... Okay.
Ooh, that's a natural 1! So as you're...
That's not going good.
As you're running, you hear the dog behind you jump, and you feel its teeth sink into your cape and yank you back, and you fall backwards.
God.
Roll me a strength check.
Strength check, okay. Okay, that's just a +2 because I'm not doing a saving throw.
17. You're able to take your cape, wrench it away from the dog, and it rips. And when it separates from your body, it sort of goes up in a puff of sparkly dust. But you're now free from the jaws of the dog, and you start running again. Roll me another dex check.
It's not gonna go well, okay? This is not gonna go well. And then I might just hide into my sword.
13.
That's better.
You're able to gain a bit of ground and put some distance between you and the dog that's still chasing after you. You dart around a corner, just bobbing and weaving through these sort of back alleyways as you're walking, or not walking, running. Roll me one last dexterity check.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so you're able to put even more distance, now fueled by adrenaline, because at this point, most of the animals that you've met have been dangerous to you. First it was the horses.
That tracks.
You got run over by a horse. And now it's dogs. So you're running, make a stealth check.
+0, okay. That's gonna be a straight roll for me.
Ooh, roll again.
Well.
Roll again. Okay.
Oh wait, what?
13?
Roll again?
Okay,
Do you want me to roll again?
You already rolled twice for stealth.
Or did you
I
roll
did?
twice for stealth? Because there's a 10 and then there's
No,
a
I only rolled
13.
once. The 10 was for the dexterity.
Oh, right. So 13. Yeah. So that's the stealth. You're good then. So after darting around one more corner and pressing yourself up against the side of a building, you're just like holding your breath, which you don't need to breathe, I believe. So you're just sort of
I don't
there,
think so.
pressed against the wall, just like hoping that this dog runs by you and doesn't notice you. And you can hear it around the corner, stop and sniff, and try to figure out where you're going. And then there's a sound off in the opposite direction of where you are, and the dog's ears perk up, and it runs off in that direction. And you wait until you can't hear the click-clack of its nails scraping against the cobblestone floor to sort of get off the wall and just take a breather.
It's supposed to be a book adventure. Like finding a bookstore, be all happy, maybe befriend a dog. No, that didn't turn out right.
Alright.
It's not going well with Nubai.
Alright. So now what do you do now that you're out of that situation?
I think Nubai is gonna actually like take a bit of a breather and then walk out of the alleyway in order to see where he is at.
Okay. You walk up the alleyway onto one of the more main streets. And you're looking around. There are signs on the buildings. None of them that you can see are the library. And all of the buildings are dark. Except for one. And as you look at this one building sign that has light in its window, it reads, Histories and Queries.
I think Nubai will probably take a pause and try to find a bookstore and go towards that because that part intrigues him.
Okay. So, like I
It's
said,
like, I can find a bookstore later.
yeah. So you go up to the door. What do you do? Do you just open it? Do you knock? What do you do?
I probably will knock.
Okay.
He doesn't want to intrude. Like, even though this light is on, he doesn't want to intrude.
So you knock, and you don't hear anything for a moment before there's this shuffling noise, and then there's a loud thud.
Oh.
Before there's more shuffling, and the door swings open in front of you. And standing in front of you is this tall Hylian man who's older, a little taller than you, with this long white beard and longish hair that's pulled back into a loose, low ponytail, wearing these green robes with brown patterns on it. And he has this monocle that has smaller monocles on it. Like, you know, one of those that has like the different magnifications.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, all right, what do we have? And then he stops, when he sees you, and he just sort of blinks before shutting the door
Oh.
and then opening it again, just staring at you. Shuts it again, and you can hear like pacing from behind the door. And then the door opens again, and he like is leaning a little closer to you, looking at you up and down.
My eyes widens, like scared. It's like, did I do something wrong? It's like, if my partner like could speak, I was like, is everything all right, sir?
And he just stares at you for another moment before shutting the door. And then you can hear like the sound of like water being splashed. And then when he opens the door again, like his face is just like drenched in water, and he's just looking at you.
If you're close, I can make my way somewhere else. I'm very sorry to bother you and everything. Like Dubai is like darting around. He doesn't know. It's like, I am worried. I am scared.
And he looks at you for another moment before stepping aside and being like, "No, we never close. Come on in."
Dubai nods his head and he's like, goes on in. He's so worried and scared. He's like, did I do something wrong?
And he shuts the door behind you, and when you enter this building, let me grab a thing really quick. Yeah. When you walk in to this building, there's like a small reception-ish area with a curved desk right in the front and center, with smaller chairs lined up on the sides of the walls, and various like scrolls and framed things decorating the walls with sconces and candles lit. And just past the desk are these various bookshelves and tables and oil lamps. Not all of them are lit. A few of them are, though. And he just goes around behind the counter and opens this really large book. And he looks down at the book, and then he looks up at you, and he's like, pardon my previous actions there. I've just never seen anyone of your kind before.
Will you seen more of what I am?
He said he's never seen any of your kind.
Oh. Oh, frick, never mind. Scratch that. I misheard that. I'm very sorry on that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Like, Dubai kind of actually like tilts his head, like, and he remembers, like, right, nobody has seen a weapon spirit, and the others told me not to say that I'm a weapon spirit. So is it okay for me to say I'm a weapon spirit to this guy?
And as you're sort of thinking this like mini panic in your head, very evident on your face, the man just goes, what business did you have coming here? Especially so late at night.
Well, I couldn't rest, and I was at an inn and I saw a book called Fallen Star, and the author being Lehuggy.
Lehigo.
Give me a moment. There he go. Thank you. Dear God, my brain's like, no, it's like Hygo. I was like, no.
Lehigo.
There he goes. Thank you. About the fallen star, the author being Lehigo, going to a bookstore, and got lost on the way, and I saw your store being open, so I thought to take it a look inside because it was interesting to me.
He sort of listens as you speak, nodding along. Before saying, though I'm not a librarian, we do carry many things regarding histories and things. And the Fallen Star by this Lehigo actually has quite a interesting history. Nobody actually knows the real author. No one knows who that is. And the book, well, the books have just sort of appeared on market. How did you come across one?
Well, I was staying in an inn, and when I was coming down because I couldn't rest properly, I saw a book left behind in one of the tables.
And like he gets this very thoughtful look on his face. Yes, that does line up with how the others were found.
Others?
All of the books by this Lehigo author, like I said, they just appeared in various places. There have been copies made, and those have been shared with various libraries for children to read, and it's become quite a popular story, but the original copies they just sort of appeared in random places. You are quite lucky to have found one in such a way. May I see your copy?
Sure. And if I actually pulls out the book and hands it to the owner.
The man takes it and sort of feels along the cover of the book, his thumb gently going across the stitched lettering and the cover. And there's this almost look of awe on his face as he feels it, opens it up, and feels along the pages. And something I forgot to mention, but there were also illustrated pictures, but they were sort of abstract. So you can't make out any sort of features or anything of it all, but the stars were just sort of faintly glowing. And the trees had like different etchings to show like bark and leaves and that sort of stuff. But there were no distinguishing features of any of it, just very much like abstract kind of thing. Because, children's books have pictures. That's why it's considered a picture book. Anyway, just forgot to mention that earlier.
No worries.
So he looks through the book, taking in each page very carefully before flipping to the next and looking at the inner covers of the book as well, feeling it over, looking it over carefully, doing different magnifications of his little monocle there. When he closes it and looks over the back cover as well and the spine, he looks back over to the front of the book, and he's like, yes, this remarkable. This truly is one of the originals.
never knew that. That's very interesting.
He sort of
So you said... Oh, sorry. Here you go.
He sort of looks back up at you and is like, "It's strange, though. There's never been multiple originals before."
Multiple?
Yes, this is the second original copy of Fallen Star. All of the other ones just have individuals.
I see. I know you said along the lines of history of Lehogi,
Lehigo!
and Lehigo. I'm sorry. I'm not even looking at the thing. I thought I was confident enough.
No, you're saying the same
Oh,
thing every
The
time.
little notes thingy. Apparently not. I'm sorry. My brain's just like not processing today. Lehigo.
Okay.
Ah! Okay. So, you say you know the history, like, at least some kind of history with the Higo and everything. Do you know if there was any other stories that he made? Or they made?
Yes, there are 2 other books. I don't have copies of them here, but I'm sure that if you went to the local library, they should have copies.
Do you know where the local library is? And if they are open, that is.
I'm quite sure that I'm the only shop open at this time of night. But I can give you directions. It's not too far from here.
Okay, what are the directions to it?
And he walks back around the front of the desk, opens the door, leads you outside, points down the street,
And he's like, keep going here. Keep going down there until you reach the butcher shop. It's got a sign with a pig on it. And once you reach there, make a left. And then, after walking for a while, it should be on your right. And the sign is in the shape of an open book, so it shouldn't be too hard to find.
Thank you again for helping me and, well, for me actually to learn a little bit more of this author.
he nods a bit. Also, what? You cut out there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you know, I paused because I forgot what I was gonna say. It's like, also, wait, hold up. Fuck, I can't remember. Oh yeah, I remember now. Also, to help me learn a little bit with the sudden appearance of the book here.
Huh?
Sudden appearance of the book with the originals, like learning a little bit of that.
Oh, okay. I was just like, what are you saying? My brain did not process what your words. It it legitimately did not process.
What I said.
Okay.
Got it. No worries.
He leads you back inside, gesturing for one of the chairs for you to sit in, as he stands in front of you. And he sort of reaches into a little pouch on the inner part of his robes and throws up this dust into the air. And it sort of lingers in the air. it doesn't completely fall. And as he talks, he sort of is like waving his finger and creating these sort of moving pictures along with along with his words to sort of help you get a bit better visual for it.
The first time that the fallen star appeared, it appeared on a farm out past Hyrule Fields. No one really knew where the book came from. It just sort of appeared on their table one day. They thought maybe someone had left it there or broke into their home to put it there for some reason. And they kept it as a family story. Kept it within their own home. Until eventually their children grew up and they had started spreading this story that they had learned as children to their children. And eventually this story became well known throughout all of Hyrule. The second book
the name just left my head. I gotta look back at my notes here.
Hello.
Da. And it was
the second book, The Star's Travel, appeared in the Gerudo Desert. Once more, just appearing on a table one night, with no one there to have left it there. And once more, it was kept within their family and eventually told to merchants, and the merchants spread the story across Hyrule. And then the final book, which is most curious, was found in a forest. It wasn't placed inside anyone's home on any table, but it was found by a traveler. And the third book was called The Star's End. Or no, not The Star's End, The Star's Legacy. And once more, it was spread throughout Hyrule, and copies of each of these stories have been made, and the illustrations were tried to be replicated. And this set of 3 books had become a wide-known children's book series. Its whimsical story and characters resonating more with the children than the adults that told them. And now there are copies of these stories all throughout Hyrule. But the originals were kept within the families that found them. So you finding another original copy is quite strange.
Yeah. It's very strange indeed that a copy is showing itself. But I wonder why would it show itself?
That I cannot say. May I ask how you came to be in Castletown?
The voice is like frozen. It's like, ah, frick. Like this. Does he say the truth? Like he sees him being trustworthy. Like he probably get away of saying what he is, but at the same time, he's like, is it safe? Is it good?
This is all up to you, man.
Yeah, this is up to goodbye. Well, I came with a group of people. I was awoken in the woods of the fairy woods that is near the fairy fountain, and I met them, the group that I'm traveling with, at Hylia Bridge, I believe.
Lake Hylia.
Lake Hylia. Then we made our journey here to go to the Lost Woods, and after the thing that we couldn't do, we came back here in order to rest up and wait till the morning for what we can do next.
And he listens to this, again nodding along as you speak. Before just looking at you for a moment and saying, well, if my assumptions are correct, I feel quite honored to have met a servant of the goddess. And he sort of bows a little bit towards you.
Wait, does Levi know this?
Does he?
I'm trying to remember if he does or doesn't. I'm trying to remember if he does. 'Cause I know he knows about Hylia. But does he know that he's servant there?
Probably not.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. Yeah. Nubia, she has like a little bit of a puzzled look, and it's like, I'm sorry, a servant to the goddess?
He stands back upright and tilts his head at you a little bit, a little confused. Are you not a spirit of a weapon made by her?
I know that I am a weapon spirit, but I don't know fully of everything. When I was awoken, I don't remember anything that happened at all. At least how I came to be and how I'm able to know certain things. I just know I can do them, but I don't remember anything of the sorts of why I'm able to know. Is she the reason? Is she the one for weapon spirits? Is she the only one that's able to make weapon spirits?
She is the only known goddess who has. How strange. From all of my research, weapon spirits are supposed to be the most knowledgeable about the world around us, and of the heavens above. So for you not to know any of it, that is quite strange indeed.
Yeah, it's strange with its all and everything. I do hope that I'm able to remember one day of how I'm able to do and know all these different things, but at the moment I don't. And I know the group I am traveling with told me not to say that I am, but I trust you enough because you seem like a nice guy. Nice person, that is.
And the older man sort of chuckles and he's like, well, I am honored that you have your trust within me. I suppose I should introduce myself so that we are not just mere strangers who trust each other. I am Elil. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
The pleasure is all mine, India.
And he sort of smiles. Well, do you have any more questions for me?
Nobody thinks. It's like, is there really any other questions?
It's all up
Like
to you,
he's-
man.
Yeah. Oh. Levi doesn't know if Neil would know this answer, but you might as well give it a shot on it. And it's like, well, as you said before, that the goddess Helia actually makes weapon spirits and everything. And from my knowledge of knowing myself, I can do most things, but there's one thing I don't remember I'm able to do, which is turning into a cuckoo. Do you know anything on that matter?
He just kind of blinks at you for a moment. Confusion slowly morphing onto his face. No. As far as I know, you are supposed to retain your form. I have never heard of anything about anyone turning into a cuckoo.
Right. I think the device kind of like slumps down a little bit. It's like, I'll tend to look for more answers on why I turned into a cuckoo. Somewhere else.
Well, I wish you all the best luck with that, then.
Yeah, thank you. But it was very fun actually talking to you and everything.
And he very gently smiles. It was quite entertaining to speak with you too.
Oh, one more thing. Is it alright I can take a picture of this place and you for my journal that I am writing down?
He sort of softly laughs before saying, "It is quite all right with me. It would be an honor."
Levi perks up smiling and takes out the pictograph in his little bag that he has with him and sets it up and takes a picture of the place, trying to take a capture of how pretty it looks, as well as Anil in there.
Cool. So you take the picture and the old man sort of blinks quite a few times when there's like a flash because he was not expecting it. It's like, oh, hope this doesn't
is
do
everything all
much
right?
to my eyes.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
He's like blinking really hard. I'm fine.
I... okay. If I just feels bad, it's like, ah, frick. I've heard some of the freaking camera.
Yeah. You should probably be returning to your group of friends.
Oh, right. Levi kind of like she looks outside of the window to see like what time it is. At least try to tell what time it is.
The sky is still dark, but there's the faintest hint of light.
Ah. Yeah, I guess it is actually time for me to head back with my group of friends. Well, again, it's very nice to meet you, Anil.
The honor is mine.
Levi actually like lowers his head, like kind of like a bow and everything, and starts to head on.
Okay. And I imagine you took the book with you.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So I'm gonna need a survival roll from you and a perception roll from you.
Oh great, okay. Let me see what I have. Survival and perception, because something. So the first one here is gonna be my survival.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
19. Oh, well, survival's at disadvantage for you. You gotta remember that always.
Yeah, because I'm not in the Barren Woods!
Nope.
Okay. Oh!
Okay.
Well, that's my survival.
Well, 19 for survival then, with disadvantage. That's new for you.
That's good! Yay. Also, now time for my perception.
Yep. 15. Okay.
Thank you, Purser.
All right. So, though you were sort of just running blindly from the dog before, you're able to actually get a good sense of your bearings and direction for probably the first time. You think you know where you're going. You're pretty confident in it. And you're walking, sort of looking around the town, and you make a turn into an alleyway that looks very familiar as to be towards the direction of the tavern that everyone else is staying in. And you walk, and then you suddenly feel a blade to your throat and a presence behind you. And you hear a voice say, "Don't make any sudden moves now." And this is where we're going to take our break for today.
Oh, great!
All right, first break of the session. How you doing, Kiri?
I'm doing okay. I'm scared now, but I'm doing okay.
Oh.
I had like a very nice chat with the man. Had a good time with the dog. I was hoping I was going to make friends with the dog, but that didn't turn out well.
You're poor thing.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Is there gonna be ever a animal that will not be
I don't know,
angry
man.
at me?
Like, this all is just gonna, like, come down to your rolls. Because so
I
far, your rolls
know.
say animals do not get along with Nuvi.
Mm-hmm. Plushy animals. Yes, that's the alternative. You just get a plushy animal for Nubai.
Oh. Big preach to peeps in the chat. Thanks, Kid, Android, Starlight Knights, and Des, who was in here earlier. Yeah.
How's everybody doing? They having good days? They enjoying the stream?
How is everyone? Smiles. So far, like, not like okay. This thing is happening, but I'm gonna say at the beginning, oh yes, very happy, except for the dog, but very happy.
You were crying.
Because it reminded me of the one thing that we did.
Why would it? Why would it remind you of the thing?
Because I remember what happened.
There's no reason why it should remind you of that. You're a bit late, but immediately hooked. I'm glad. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah. Everybody.
You can't hear me, but I'm doing little small claps.
Everybody gets some water, some drinks, some snacks. I haven't eaten on
Hydrate.
stream yet. Oh, Pringles.
Ah,
Snack.
there we go. Back on schedule.
Yep.
We're not breaking tradition now, okay?
Nope, always gotta be eaten during session. Yesterday, I was eating the strawberry jellies that were in the shape of bears in my boba. I don't know why they were shaped like bears. Because normally they're just like rectangles. Yeah.
Probably for the holiday season or something.
Oh. I just took a big whiff of these, which I normally don't. But like, just the smell of jalapeno just shot into the back of my head.
Oh dear.
Oh, the lemonade? Yeah, I finished that off yesterday. What are Nuvai's pronouns, player pronouns? They missed the intro then.
Okay, so Nubai's pronouns are he, him, and my pronouns are she, her.
Mm-hmm. And I am she, her. So.
Yeah.
So any theories in chat?
The book, I know definitely where it's from, but I can't say it. Oh!
Book important. Nuvai is very
Book
cute.
important. Yeah.
Yeah. I swear, when
He's
I
a sweet himbo.
when I first drew Nuvai's like little player profile thing here, I just kept staring at it for a good solid week. Because I was like, man, he's just so pretty. As I should, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Nubai is 6 foot tall himbo.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Android, you would very much enjoy episode 7 of the main campaign because we had a bathhouse scene and Nuvai was like, you know. The book's being abstract in pictures makes me think it'll have more meaning later on with newer context. Ooh. Interesting, interesting.
Very interesting. Oh my indeed. As a DM, that is a
Terrifying thing to hear. What, the bathhouse scene? Listen, one side of the bathhouse for the guys was essentially a rave. And for the girls, they were just chilling.
No, wait, I mean anything interesting, it could be anything.
Yeah. Yeah, rave bathhouse!
Yeah, that happened. That happened.
Yeah. Flightless, who, I don't know if you've watched any of the previous things yet. Flightless, our, like, small Rito who cannot fly. He's our main spellcaster right now, and he just did, like, color-changing lights in the water. And it was just a party.
Yeah, it's just a party. I have not. I worked a morning shift. That's aww.
R.I.P. I'm glad you've been enjoying this, though.
Yeah, very glad you've been enjoying this.
These chips are so good.
bet.
Mm-hmm.
$340 and went.
Oh, I'm glad you're invested.
Yeah, glad you're very invested.
Okay.
Again, you can't hear me clapping, but it's very soft claps.
I will be right
Very
back.
soft clap.
Gotta take care of things real quick. I'll be right back though. So, Kiri, keep them entertained.
Sure thing, I can try. So how is everybody else doing? Any questions you guys want to ask with Nuvi? Because I do not mind asking, unless it's spoilers. At this moment in time where he felt confident. Okay. Well, first off, first waking up, seeing Tom Jr. Okay, feeling anxious already. Seeing book, reading the book, crying, feeling sad, feeling anxious again, talking to Tom Jr. Going out, thought like she's seeing a cute puppy. He's like, oh, this could be fun. Oh, got it. And pretty much actually being, what is it? It's hard maybe on that. It hasn't happened like twice like it did with the horses, because that's what happened. Like twice with the horses, like 2 bad experiences, now have fear with them. Dog, 1 bad experience, so it's a hard maybe on that one. Yes, twice. You will understand it when you see the VOD. Yes, Nubai can go into their sword anytime. Yes, the dogs can redeem themselves. It was just a very scary experience the first time around. Also, hello.
Hi. Yeah.
But yeah, like, no, Nubai can go into his sword anytime that he wishes to be, because he can do that. He just won't be able to... Oh, what's the word? I think there's like a thing with him where it's like he's not able to see, but he's able to hear.
Yeah.
He's not able to communicate, I believe, only telepathically.
So. Yeah. Oh, were you also telling them how Nubai got trampled by a horse twice?
No, one time, like, the first one was trampled by a horse. The second one, he was kicked by a horse.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
That's what happened. And now he developed a fear with them.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why it's like, there's that fear going, unless horses can somewhat redeem them on my rolls.
Yeah.
In this case, with the dog, it only happened once. It's a 1 bad experience with the dog. So, dogs may have a chance to redeem themselves on it.
Yeah. And to answer your question, is it within certain individuals or just anyone in a radius? It's any creature that knows at least 1 language within a 30-foot radius.
Mm-hmm. Should we talk about
Chuko?
Cuckoo?
Chuko?
I think it's...
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's cuckoo.
When Nuvi is hurt by certain enemies that Nuvi doesn't know what really triggers it. When Nuvi is hurt by certain enemies, his bodily projection turns into a cuckoo. One of the chickens from the Legend of Zelda games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chimkin.
Yes, he becomes chicken. He becomes chicken.
Yep.
And which he gains like special abilities, which I've not been able to. yet, but yeah.
It's a chicken
It's
that's
the
in
same
his
color
coloration. Yeah. Like
yes, it's in his coloration.
like
So.
the main feathers are like the same blue as like his skin, and then the like little dangly bit and the little like fin kind of thing on top of the head is his hair color.
Hair color and like the shirt color, and then the tips of his wings are the cape.
Yeah. And he's got the little green gem on his chest still.
I have a drawing of him. I did send it in the
You
did. I probably have to find it again. I did send it because it was the first thing that happens. Like, yes, I can finally show this.
Yeah.
I can probably
the giblet neck thing. Yeah.
Here, I can send it again here because I have it here right
no,
now.
No,
with me.
I can find it. I can find it. Don't worry.
Oh,
Don't
you can
do
find
it.
it.
I can find it.
It's a long while. There's a lot of art in there in the server.
Go. I can find it. I can find it. I can do it.
You can find it. You can
do
do
it.
this.
Ooh. Come on. There it is. Found it.
Oh.
Now we'll
When
show
the
it
chicken,
on
can
stream.
you do the flurry they do in game? So, like calling out the chickens?
Okay,
calling out
so
chickens to help?
I can explain this.
Okay.
So when Chicken
yeah.
Nuvi is hit and takes damage, if he is not knocked
Sorry,
unconscious, then a bunch of cuckoos just swarm in and blind, sort of do like a chicken smoke screen kind of effect in front of the enemy so that they cannot hit Chicken Nuvi again. They don't really deal damage because chickens.
In the case, I think it would be a bit too overpowered.
Yeah. But let me go ahead and switch over to can Chicken Nuvi fly?
He can.
I believe
he can float.
I
Feather
believe
falling.
we've feather fall. He's got feather fall naturally. He cannot fly, but he does like slow fall to the ground. Yeah.
And I can carry people to slow fall to the ground.
You can carry one person. One single person.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I thought I can carry more people. Okay. Well, that's good
You're,
to know now.
You're one chicken.
That was actually... I thought one chicken can
that's
actually
the
like
wrong
carry
thing.
one person, and that person can carry the other person. It'd just be added weight.
Change it to switching over the
Oh, do you
screen
found
share to this.
Oh, you found the chicken?
There we go. Yeah, Chicken Nuvi. Here he is.
D-R-I-M-A. Woo!
Chimkin.
Pop up the chicken legs and maybe more.
Chimkin.
Chicken! But you can also see the one I first did the cracks.
Yeah, cuckoo. Anyway.
Yeah, little cuckoo. Yeah.
I think it is
Little
about
tiny
time
chicken.
that we returned to your present situation.
Great.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me just go back here.
Fires Levi out of a catapult. What do you mean, kid?
Okay, there. Let me grab the music for this. Nope. Let's see. How about... What does this one sound like? Nope, not that one. What's this one? Sure. Goodbye, happy music.
Goodbye, happy music. We'll see you soon.
I don't know.
Maybe. Hopefully. Oh, that's not scary at all. Sarcastically speaking.
So you feel a blade to your throat and a presence behind you. As a voice says, I cannot remember the exact words that I said because I have fish memory, but it's, don't try anything.
Levi stays quiet and stays still. Not testing this guy's patience.
Good. Hand over all your rupees.
Are you in financial need?
Don't
Help?
give me your sass. I said give me all your rupees.
And you feel the blade dig a little bit into your neck.
Levi actually tries to think of like something to do, whether that is like for him to go to his sword and then coming back out again, or using one of my spells, being nightly terrors, to try to freak this guy out.
I'm gonna quickly look at Nightly Terrors real quick.
It probably won't work, but because of how low my wisdom is,
Yeah.
so yeah.
But
I could just break him out with my telepathy.
at your lack of response, he's like,
Come on now. Be quick about it.
I don't have any on me.
Well, if you don't have any rupees, then why don't you just give me that fancy sword of yours?
Frick! I cannot not do that.
Well then. Looks like I'm just gonna have to take it from you myself. Okay.
I dug into my sword.
Well, he already rolled to hit.
Dang it!
And man's got a dirty 20. Cooked 20.
Frick!
Um,
I'm getting kidnapped!
so you feel the blade at your throat quickly slice across your neck. And you take
How much damage?
9.
Ah, that's not bad. Just a scratch.
Yeah. He quickly slices across your throat and grabs your sword and just like takes it and just turns to walk away, because normally when someone gets their throat slit, they would start bleeding out from there, but you don't have blood, so there's just a large cracked line across your throat, but he's taken your claymore and is walking away with it right now.
Wrong move, buddy.
You say that?
I don't know. It's like I thought that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Okay, well,
I can do.
upon not hearing like gurgling sounds and actual like words, he stops and turns back to look at you.
And he's very much a cloaked figure, with his face all covered, and you can only see like the little glint of his eyes. And he's like, "What the hell are you?"
Give me back my sword. Let's leave here. Maybe with a limb with you.
Roll intimidation.
It's not gonna be well, but it's like I might as well try. That's a +0, but let's see. I'm shaking right now, if you cannot tell.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
15.
interesting. 15. The guy looks at you, and you see his eyes sort of squint. He's like, "What, you think you're a tough guy? Just try to catch me." And in an instant,
I can.
his there's this puff of smoke right in front of him, and he's disappeared.
Do I disappear as well because he did take my sword? And there's
Not-
only a certain radius that he can go far in?
You don't disappear yet.
Not yet, okay. I can't just go. I can't. Hold on. I can see here. No, it's 30 feet away. Once 30 feet hits a certain distance, if it goes over 30 feet, I disappear and go back to my sword.
Yeah. And you haven't disappeared yet.
So he's still nearby. Haha. So I could just go inside my sword and his telepathy just talk to him.
Are
I
you
could just
gonna
do that.
do that, or?
I'm thinking here, because, like, I don't think I have a spell in order for me to actually track down where he's at, so that's the only thing I don't think I have.
Well, tick-tock, you gotta make quick decisions.
Frick! Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and have me teleport back into my sword.
Okay. With just a little sheen of sparkles, your astral body disappears, and you are now back within your claymore. You cannot see anything, but you do hear your surroundings and have blind sight.
Mm-hmm. I don't have locate object on myself. I don't have locate object. I have detect. Can I feel that someone's holding me, correct?
Yeah, he's still holding you.
Okay, I'm gonna use telepathy on him then.
Okay, what are you saying?
Put down the weapon.
He's sort of like, you can feel him stop running for a moment and like look around before just shaking his head and continuing running.
I said, put down the weapon before things get ugly.
Roll intimidation again.
Okay. It's probably not gonna work, but might as well.
13.
13, yeah.
Yeah.
It's something. Advantage?
Nope.
I am talking to this guy's mind, but it's like,
Nope, no advantage.
Okay, got it. Kid, yeah, sorry, kid.
And this guy just sort of laughs to himself, and he's like, I don't know what the hell that guy was, but that was a mighty fancy sword.
Can I teleport? Can I astral projection out of my weapon to be right in front of him? Or is that not a thing?
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Got it. Okay. uh.
Ooh,
That's not good.
5.
That's not good.
So you couldn't realize this, being in your sword, but he was leaping across rooftops, and the split moment where you go to get out of your sword, he was in between rooftops in the air. So as soon as you
Dear
come
God.
out of your sword, your astral body just falls.
Oh god, okay, can I just go back to my astral body? Can I go back to my sword? Before I hit the ground, or is that not possible?
I must say no, because you rolled a 5.
Okay.
You're gonna take 1 point of
Oh,
damage.
dear god. Oh, okay, that's not bad.
And there's a crash below him, but he pays no mind to it. He is completely focused on getting his prize and getting out of there.
I can probably try again. Honest.
Okay. You flick back into your sword once again, blind sight. And he's running across the rooftops again.
I don't know what to do. This is like the most freaking sucky thing that's gone into me, and I don't have anyone back.
Well, you could always try
Um,
it. Try one more time. You could always try it again.
Okay,
Unless
no,
you have,
screw it.
unless you
Screw it.
have other ideas. I don't know.
No, screw it. I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
So, dexterity saving throw again?
Yep. Oh, 9. Nope.
Hi! Hi, parser! You're doing so well to me!
Same thing. You poof in front of him, fall once more in between, houses, and you take 5 damage this time.
Gosh dang it, I'm gonna die at the rate of this.
And now you're sort of getting frustrated, and you're like, ugh, and you poof back into your sword.
And I can't heal myself while in my sword.
Nope.
Correct?
Nope.
Okay. That's great. I'm trying it one more time.
Okay.
I'm determined on this! I don't know what else to do!
Okay. 18. Very good. Good job, Kitty. Good job. So this time, you sort of wait for a few moments before. Are you still trying to be in front of him, or were you trying a different angle?
I think I was trying a different angle to actually try to get his attention.
Okay, so where do you?
Because as funny
poof
it would
out of
be to
his-
be in front of him.
Where do you poof out of your sword then?
On. You know what? Screw it. No, I'm going to try to do the front of him again.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to think, like, what are other good angles? I cannot think of any other good angles.
So you poof out in front of him while he's mid-jump, and this time you're able to grab onto his ankle before you both fall once more. And you try to use him to break your fall, but you still take 1 point of fall damage.
That's better than 5.
Yeah. And he takes a little bit of damage too. But after hitting the ground, he scrambles up, still clutching onto the handle of your claymore, and puts a little bit of distance between you and him, and he's just looking at you, bewildered. He's like, what in Hylia's name is happening here? This is the strangest robbery I've done.
Yet, and it's also the first time I've robbed. I'll give you that. But please, no. Nicest things. Give me back my weapon.
Finders keepers. If you want it from me, you gotta take it. And I'm the only one with a weapon here.
I forgot I have my pocket claymore with me. I forgot about that. Let's see about that. And Nuvai, she goes ahead and takes out the napkin.
Napkin. It's just a cloth little claymore.
Just the cloth. Yep. Oh, wait, hon. Is the cloth claymore, does it grow? Does it become an actual big weapon, or is it a small little weapon?
It becomes a big weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like he pulls out the cloth and release the claymore from there.
Okay. He just kind of looks at you for a moment.
You got guts.
Thank you. But if this is the only way in order for me to get my weapon back, then I might as well pay fair on your games.
Well then. You're a fair fighter? I'm not.
Ooh, he got a natural 20 to attack you.
In an instant, he reaches into a pocket and throws this purplish dust at you, and it clouds your vision for a moment, and you cough, and you're gonna take some damage here.
Dude, I don't have that much health.
How much health do you have?
15.
You take 12 damage?
Chloe. 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 Well, I'm very cracked up.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel like the purplish powder that he threw at you start seeping into your cracks. And it gets a little bit difficult to move for a moment.
And the guy just looks at you, amused. He's like,
Now are you sure?
you want to continue with this little bicker?
Might as well actually give it a shot. Because I am not letting you leave with my own body in your hands.
The guy laughs. And he's like, you know, I've met a lot of muscleheads who've talked about their weapons being a part of their bodies. You're really an eccentric one.
Roll initiative.
God, I don't have that much health, but it's like, sure, why not? We'll run this shit.
Ooh.
So I can heal myself.
You got a 13, he got a natural 14.
Okay.
Gosh, dang it!
He's
I'm
gonna
die.
use your own claymore against you.
Frick!
He's gonna roll to hit. And what's the pluses for your claymore that you have to hit?
If you are efficient with it, it'll be a +2.
Okay. So he rolled an 11. Does that hit or no?
Nope. Barely.
Okay, cool. So this guy takes your claymore, goes towards you, and swings hard. And you just manage to back just out of the range of your own weapon. Your turn.
I would like to do mending on myself, please, so I can heal.
Okay.
Either that or because I still have the potions, the health potions, the pink health potions.
You do, but you can't drink anything, Nuvi.
I thought it was like a little like splashing
Nope.
thingy.
You drink.
Okay,
You drink
well, I'm gonna use
potions.
mending on myself.
Okay, so
I'm gonna use mending. I'm gonna use.
use mending.
So what do I roll for that one? For health?
It's 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Oh, that's a +0, so.
Yeah, so just a
Straight
1d4.
then. 4! The max health!
So,
7!
after ducking out of the way, you touch a hand to your chest and heal yourself of a little bit of damage. Some of the cracks knit themselves back together, but you're still pretty hurt. And now it's this guy's turn again, because that was your action.
That was my action, frag. I thought that was a bonus action. No!
Well, is it listed as a bonus action spell or no?
It says mending cantrip. I did not look if it had bonus action or not.
Let me look then.
That's my own bad. That was my own bad.
You gotta look at these things, Kiri.
I'm sorry. If it's action, then yeah, you can smack me.
Yeah. It's an action.
Is an action?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good to know. I did not know that.
Because I believe we're treating it the same as Cure Wounds, and I believe Cure Wounds is an action. I'm gonna double check that though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an action.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yep.
I'll probably just like parentheses action on each one then. The spells I have.
Oh no!
I'm gonna die, ain't I?
You got a 16 on the die.
That hits. That
Okay.
hits.
And what's the damage dice for your claymore?
That is a 2d6.
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 Ooh. Ooh.
And I'm down. And I'm down.
How much HP do you have?
7.
Mm. Okay.
I'm down, ain't I? I'm down, aren't I?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay, that's what I kind of figured on. How much negative health?
Huh?
How much negative health am I in now? Because it's a 7.
He rolled a 6 and a 4. So you're just unconscious right now.
Yep, I'm unconscious.
So I'm so sorry, Kiri.
Nick.
So he swings once more with your claymore, smacking you with the flat of the blade in the side. And you feel your consciousness sort of slip from you in the moment, and you crumple to the ground. And as you do, your body sort of shatters as it hits the ground, and your consciousness goes back into your weapon. This is not what I had planned, but oh well, this is how it's going. Let me switch music here, because you're no longer fighting.
Dude, you had you decided for him to throw a smoke bomb that did 12 damage when I had 15 health.
I was not expecting it to be a natural 20 with that. So it would have just been 6.
Really?
It would have just been 6. But it was a crit, so 12.
Chloe.
I am so sorry. Let me grab the different music.
Really? Are you? Are you truly?
Oh boy. So this is gonna start a Friday much differently than I planned originally as well. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Let me grab the different music here. Dan says that this is his favorite session.
Legit kidnapped. I legit kidnapped you.
Okay.
Start of session Friday. Guys, you need to try to find Nuvi. Because, well, Nuvi tried to fight to actually get his weapon back, because if he goes too far away, he disappears in his weapon. What do you mean Nuvi's like an Apple phone?
Well.
Oh yeah, true. We got yeah.
Yeah, but Nuva is gone.
Mostly find me.
Alright, so Kira, mute up while I do this prose. Okay. I was not expecting this to happen. So as Nuvai's body shatters against the ground and disappears into sparkly dust, his consciousness going back into the sword, the thief sort of smirks a bit, still unsure of what this guy really was. But he takes the claymore, puts it on his shoulder, just sort of laughs. I said he could try. Looks like I got all the spoils now. He just turns and casually walks back to his hideout. Nuvi is completely unaware of his surroundings, where he is, what's happening, as he's hurting, unconscious, which is something that he doesn't normally feel. Because even with all of the times that he has rested in his sword, he's always been awake in his mind. But being hurt as much as he was here, he's not awake. As the sun slowly rises, and light begins to slowly fill Castletown, people are starting to rise and set up their shops for the day. The party, back at the tavern, are all completely unaware that their friend has been taken from them. And this is apparently the end of your one-on-one, Kiri!
Yeah. Yeah.
So hey guys, that happened. Well,
Well, too bad you're not getting more of him till Friday.
looks like I gotta do some things. I gotta situate some things. Welcome to the last 10 minutes of the stream, Dan.
Last 10 minutes.
So yeah.
Again, what do you expect me to do with so little health?
I expected you to use one of
What
your
do
other
you expect me to do,
spells.
Chloe?
One of your other spells, like I don't know, color spray, or
I did, dude.
or try
Okay,
nightly
Chloe,
terrors,
Chloe. I have
or
low
cause
wisdom.
fear.
I didn't. Chloe, I had low wisdom. I have a +0. It's not gonna work.
How do you know?
Because with your rolls,
How
it's
do you
not gonna
know?
work. With your rolls, it's not
This guy could have had crap wisdom. You don't know this.
What?
You don't know the stats of people, man. You could have tried. But well, what's done is done. No need playing.
And what's done is done here.
No need placing blame on anything. Aren't you happy though? You didn't get trauma. You got a nice talk with an old man. You read a children's book.
Is I think the only thing that's trauma related is the dog and the kidnapping.
That's not trauma.
For him.
It's not trauma. It's just bad luck. It's just bad luck. Trauma is what I did to you in your one shot, Kiri. You should know this.
Yeah, that is yeah, yeah. Wow, Dan abandoned him for the party?
Abandon the party for Cowboy Man, who's not even a cowboy. I just gave him an accent. This was much shorter than I anticipated it would be too. But that's fine. I hope everyone enjoyed. Give him a 6-shooter. No. There are no guns here. There are cannons for, like, ships, but there's no, like, guns. Dan. No.
This is... Well, it's gonna be back to actually, like, session 1 where I had to be muted.
Oh, boy.
I just have to be muted throughout the whole entire thing.
Yep.
So you guys find me and everything.
Oh gosh, I don't know if they'll even find you in one episode.
Oh, great, okay.
I don't know. Like, this is very much not things that I thought of happening. Oh well!
I don't have locating spells.
Yeah, you don't, Dan.
What is flight even good for?
Healing the party. That's what he's good for. Oh gosh.
Well, the end of session 7, she would take a different turn because Nero wakes up and says, "Oh, I found something." This case, no, that's a freaking lie. The device not even there.
Oh gosh. Even Nero can't do anything. She can't find you either. Ooh,
Oh, great.
boy. Well, looks like mystery is gonna happen. Boy.
Looking through my spell list.
Yep. But Dan, you also have to think, why would Flightless just wake up and be like, you know what, I'm gonna prepare a locate object spell? Why would he... You gotta think of, like, character-wise, what Flightless would, like, have for his spells. Because he wouldn't know what happened.
Maybe he wants to locate his coffee in the morning.
Dan. Daniel. Danathan. Daniel. Does that man even drink coffee? Let's be real. in the 8 episodes the 7 episodes that we've done. Technically 8 if you count the one shot.
It's been tea.
It's been tea.
Levi has not made coffee. He's made tea.
Any questions? Cause
I don't know.
Uh-huh. How the hell do
I
we
don't know
find
when
Levi?
I'll be back.
Exactly! How?
Y'all gotta just be detectives.
And of course, Levi didn't leave a note to anyone saying, "Hey, I'm going this place so and so."
Nope.
And Levi didn't even get to the bookstore that he wanted to do. He went into the freaking history shop with Ignir.
Ignir?
My brain been processing, okay?
I know,
distressed.
Booby.
I'm distressed.
Dan, what do you mean command spell? What do you mean? I don't understand, man. You gotta explain this to me. Please. What do you mean you'll get him back with it? That's not how it works.
Chloe.
Uh-huh.
We'll get him back with it. Also, so you know the little joke I said in the beginning? Being, what if Dubai gets kidnapped? And Kid also joked this too!
I was not planning for this to happen. I swear. I really wasn't.
Sure!
Carrie, do you want do you want me to read out the notes that I have for today's session with you?
Yeah, go for it!
Go for it! A day in the life of Nuvi, finding a storybook. Goes downstairs, late at night, and finds children's book on table, The Fallen Star by Lehigo. Tells the story of a group of stars, and then it's just notes about the book. And then I have histories and queries, owner is Elil, and then Fallen Star, Family Farm, Stars Travel, Gerudo Desert, The Stars Legacy, Traveler in the Woods. And that's it. The dog, not planned. The thief, not planned. You getting kidnapped, not planned. I'm so sorry. Yura says, so what was the plan? Yeah, that was the plan.
The plan was me just having a fun little adventure with a little book.
Uh-huh.
Didn't turn out as planned on it.
Nope. I like this different approach. What do you mean, Dan?
I don't.
What do you mean,
I don't.
Dan? We gotta count. Please. You know what, Dan? Dan, you can imagine him however much you want. You can imagine him however you want. Whether or not that's the correct imagination of him, probably not. But you can imagine him however you want. He's Cassidy in my head. Great.
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Don't get too attached. Dan, Twin's gonna kill him. That's a promise from Yoru. Speaking of Twin, Yoru, are you excited for Thursday for you? Because you have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, we gotta spare the dying.
I gotta spare the dying with loads of healing spells.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Yoru. Dan, Nuvi still has all of the healing potions. So that's another reason why Flightless is probably gonna want to go after him.
I have 4 more of the freaking pink potions, Dan.
This is amazing. Dan. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nuvi can't use them because you gotta drink them, and Nuvi can't drink things.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome back! Kid, remember the joke he says? Like, hey, what if Nuvi gets kidnapped? Yeah, that happened! Coming for you, kid!
Step 1, kill the cowboy. Yeah. So today's session was a thing. Do you have any closing thoughts, Kiri?
I don't know. I'll give this. It was a really fun session. It was really cute. But now I'm just already stressed of everything.
Yeah. Well, I think it's time for me to give my closing thoughts on this, so if you want to say bye to chat, Kiri.
Bye. Bye, chat. I'll be in general.
It sounds so sad, I'm sorry!
It's fine. Bye, chat.
I always feel so sad when Kiri sounds sad. Oh. So Nuvi's been kidnapped. Did not think that would happen. The storytelling with the book was fun. Getting yeah, knife point too. Storytelling with the book was fun. The old man conversation, very fun. Poor Nuvi just has trauma with animals. And there. Oh boy. Just oh boy. I don't know if this is a happy accident. It's definitely an accident. Yeah. Friday's gonna be much different than I expected. But I think it'll give me more time to plan out the next story arc, though. So that's a plus. Fun. Cool. Well, thanks everyone for joining. Joy of D&D is improv, yeah. Thanks again, Amherst Dawn, for following earlier. I know I said it during stream, but still appreciate it. New goal is now 75 followers, so woo. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining today. And we'll see you Thursday for Twins one-on-one. Oh, kid, you don't have to do that. I've already got some thoughts in my head about it. You don't have to do a whole map for it. Thursday is, I believe, if I can look back here, is at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is like what yesterday was. So about an hour before we started, or an hour after we started today. So think an hour and 37 minutes ago for Thursday. Yes, so 4 p.m. for Eastern Standard Time, yes. Yeah, time zones, man. Um, but yeah, thanks again for everyone coming along this journey today. And I hope you're all ready for the next one. Ooh, 7 hours ahead. That's a lot. I feel you though. I feel you. It is rough. But yeah. Thanks for coming along, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, whatever time it is for you. And with that, I'm gonna be signing off. Bye-bye.